Hello everyone, this is Miss Knisely. Before I start the video, I would like to thank each and every one of you for having such active roles in your children's educations, as well as all the help I received chaperoning field trips. I would also like to apologize if I'm hard to understand, as I have a slight case of the sniffles at the moment. So during the last few weeks of the school year, your child took either the North Carolina end of grade tests or the alternative NC Extend end of grade tests. The NCEOGs are state-required multiple-choice tests in reading comprehension and math that are taken by 3rd through 8th graders. A student's EOG scores are compared with the scores of all the other students in their grade in North Carolina. Now for the parents who chose to have their children take the NC Extend EOGs. NC Extend isn't so different from the NCEOGs. In fact, the only noticeable difference is that the scores aren't compared to other students. Scores are measured based on academic achievement standards. Both tests focus on the statewide standards because all students are expected to meet these standards to move up from grades 3, 5, and 8. The point of the standards, or gateways, is to see if a student is working at grade level in reading, writing, and math. Here are some definitions you and your child should know in regards to the NCEOGs as well as the NC Extend EOGs. A raw score is the number of questions your child answered correctly. The scale score shows growth in scores from year to year. The scale score from the year before can be compared to the current scale score to see growth. Scale scores are compared to the average score of the school system, and the state in regards to the NCOGs. An achievement level shows the level of performance. There are 4 levels, Roman numerals 1 through 4. When you see the phrase scored at or above, that means that your child scored equal or better than that percentage of students that took the test the first year was given. Mean refers to average, and mode refers to the number which appears the most often. Here are some ways you can help your child prepare for the reading comprehension portion and the math portion of both the EOGs and the NC Extend EOGs. So I have these 2 pages up that have explanations for EOG as well as explanations for NC Extend. And if we go down to the bottom, to the top and the bottom of page 3, we'll see here are some things you could do with your child to help with the reading portion. And some examples that I like are establishing a reading time for your child, reading aloud to or with your child, and asking your child open-ended questions that can't be answered with a single word or phrase. And I think this last option especially helps your child with comprehension. And as far as math goes, you can do math problems together, you can use word problems, and you can make a list of all the ways your family uses math in your home. For most students, I've noticed word problems can be a problem, so it's really important to get practice with word problems. Okay. So it's important that you all understand that while these tests do matter, the scores are only one of the many things looked at to see how well your children are achieving. We also look at report cards, in-class assignments, and so much more. If anyone still has questions, please feel free to contact me to set up a time to meet and talk in more detail. I have printed out copies of these 2 papers for you to look at home with your student, and I'll be sending them home with them. So if you have any questions about those at all, please contact me so we can discuss it in more detail. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helped.